Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving right into a fascinating breakdown of an AI tool that is literally so powerful it recently sparked a global geopolitical tug-of-war. We are looking at a system that doesn't just talk to you, but actually does your work for you.
All right, here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering the deal, the tech paradigm, everyday tasks, business uses, app building, and finally, mobile AI.
Section 1. The deal. The blocked acquisition. Get this, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg actually tried to buy this Chinese-developed AI for a staggering 17,000 crores. But the deal was blocked. We're seeing both nations fiercely vying for dominance in the global AI race right now, and neither side is willing to hand over such a massive technological advantage.
So what exactly is this tool? Well, Manus AI is an autonomous AI agent that combines deep research capabilities with live browser and code execution. Think of it as having the powers of advanced research tools plus top-tier coding assistants like Lovable and Claude Cowork all rolled up into one single system. And right now, it's actually outpacing major Silicon Valley competitors.
Moving on to Section 2, Tech Paradigm, a fundamental shift.
Now, here is the absolutely crucial difference. You can think of current AI as a really smart friend who gives you advice or answers your questions. Manus, on the other hand, is like the employee you actually hire to execute the job end-to-end. It'll open browsers, fill out forms, write code, and literally just hand you the finished work.
Section 3. Everyday tasks. Automating digital chores.
Let's look at how this works day to day. If you give it permissions through a simple Chrome extension, Manus can autonomously navigate sites like Amazon. In one test we looked at, the AI was asked to find a wireless mouse for under 2,000 rupees. Manus did the searching, scrolled through the pages, read the reviews, compared the top 3 options, and then just added the best one to the cart, completely hands-free. Offloading this kind of manual clicking alone, that could save someone around 25 hours a year.
But what makes this system truly wild is its resilience. When it was tasked with organizing 6 months of totally chaotic files in a downloads folder, Manus wrote a Python script, but that script failed with a syntax error. Instead of just giving up or throwing an error message, it diagnosed its own mistake and autonomously switched to using underlying system commands. No human intervention at all. It perfectly categorized every single file and whipped up a tracking spreadsheet in minutes.
All right, Section 4. Business uses. Professional tasks.
Manus can essentially act as your full-time media analyst. In one business use case, it was hooked up to 11 active Meta ad accounts. It went in and extracted the spend, the click-through rates, and the return on ad spend across every single campaign. And it didn't just dump a bunch of numbers on a screen. It delivered a targeted PDF report, detailing exactly which campaigns to scale up and which ones to pause. It even set up daily Telegram alerts to warn the user about any sudden spikes in costs.
The financial takeaway here is just massive. To put it in perspective, this level of daily reporting and monitoring directly replaces the heavy lifting of a freelance media buyer. Paying for this kind of daily analysis in India usually costs anywhere from 20,000 to 50,000 rupees a month, and Manus is doing all that heavy lifting autonomously.
It also completely cures inbox anxiety. If you manage a team, you definitely know that dread of opening Slack after a long weekend. Well, Manus was tasked to scan over 200 Slack channels and generate a clean, simple table of only the specific messages where the user was tagged. It pulled the channel name, the tag, the actual message, and the time. It summarized 2 days of absolute chaos in just 30 seconds. Imagine the hours of weekend catch-up that saves. Its parallel processing power is equally impressive. Manus was shown running 200 independent research agents at the exact same time to scrape influencer data for a marketing campaign. It navigated multiple databases simultaneously, which is something traditional AI simply cannot do, and compiled a pristine, perfectly formatted spreadsheet of 200 influencers in just 30 minutes.
Section 5. App Building. Software Development.
This is where it gets crazy. From a single text prompt asking for a client onboarding mobile app, Manus just went straight to work. It scaffolded the project in React Native. It built out the navigation, the form fields, the progress trackers. It even recognized completely on its own that the app would need a custom logo, which the prompter never even explicitly asked for, and generated one on the fly. Finally, it compiled a downloadable Android APK and an iOS preview.
The math on this is absolutely staggering. What typically takes human developers anywhere from 2 to 6 months and can cost up to 10 lakh rupees to build, Manus delivered as a fully functional prototype directly to a real phone in under 20 minutes. It is a total game changer for rapid prototyping.
Section 6. Mobile AI, the daily companion.
By connecting directly to Telegram on your phone, you can literally just leave a simple voice note for Manus while you're out walking the dog or commuting. In one scenario we reviewed, a quick one-line voice request triggered parallel research agents in the cloud. Within minutes, a fully researched, 6-page, fully cited document was delivered straight back to the phone. You're basically dictating tasks to a highly capable employee who lives in your pocket.
To wrap up our analysis of this incredible tool, let's talk cost. All of this escalating capability, from the autonomous online shopping to the parallel influencer research, right up to the 20-minute app building, is bundled together for an operating cost of around 3,300 rupees a month.
This technology fundamentally shifts our entire relationship with work. Think about it. What happens when you start stringing these autonomous actions together to handle your entire morning routine while you're still fast asleep? It leaves us with one really profound question to take away from today's explainer. Are you ready to hire your first AI employee? Thanks so much for joining me, and keep learning.